Sorry, I'm a little sick today. You may hear it through the audio, through the mic, so sorry about that. But I wanted to check my peach trees because I've been watching a couple videos and seeing people losing their plums to Plum Curculio. And I want to make sure, because the Plum Curculio, they started the plums and then they move over to the peaches and stuff that they would consider less desirable, but it's the only thing you got. So that's, from what I've seen, is they attack the plums and the nectarines first. So basically stuff that don't have a fuzz on it. And then they go for everything like the peaches and the apples and other stuff. So I need to just check my trees and make sure that there's no hits so far. And make sure there's a good layer of 7 and surround on here. Make sure there's no hits. It's impossible to really check all these little peaches. They're everywhere. All I really know is that there was one hit, and then I can start thinking of a game plan of how to combat it. Hopefully we don't see anything. So this is the, see all that fruit on the ground? That's not PC hit, that's just thinning. That's just for me thinning this out because there's too many peaches on this tree. And they're not gonna get big if I don't thin more of them out. Really, I need to thin more of that out because it's just hard to thin like that. This tree looks pretty good. This is my contender peach, by the way. It looks pretty good. Let's move on. Make this a little bit quicker. This is my Belle of Georgia. See if we see any hits. By the way, the white stuff on it is the surround, kale, and clay. Apparently it's better to actually get the surround. You can buy kale and clay from other sources, but they're not really made for fruit trees. So I will get the one that's made for fruit trees. From what I've heard, they clog up. They're not as, it's not as fine of a powder, so they'll clog up your sprayer. And they'll also block the sun. And the one thing about the kale and clay is it's not gonna block the sun. Like, your leaves are still gonna get adequate sun. But if you mix some kind of cheap form of kale and clay, who knows? So the Belle of Georgia, no hits. We're kind of looking for a canary in the coal mine here. What is this? I don't like this. I don't like this. If I had my pruning shears on me, I'll just prune that whole thing off. So Belle of Georgia looks good. Let's move on. I got 2 more peach trees. And this is the Red Haven peach. Let's see. There was a point where I thought I saw, I'm gonna go ahead and pick this little thing off. It's not gonna help. Where I thought I saw a bite on one of these. Hopefully that was a lethal bite from Plum Curculio, and they bit it and they died. But so far it looks good. You see all this in the middle of the tree. Got a little big boy up here, if y'all can see it. This right here is huge. It's cool. No bites on the Belle of Georgia. Let's move on. And by the way, this time last year, we were getting bites. So this really says something. Like, the early in May is when we saw the most brown rot and the most Plum Curculio last year in my zone, which is USDA 8A. This is my second contender peach, by the way. Most of the Plum Curculio bites were in early May last year. So we're making progress on it, and we'll see if we actually get these to maturity. But we're doing, at least we can say we're doing better than last year. The only thing is, I gotta keep spraying it at least every 2 weeks. I need to be out here putting another coat of surround on here. I don't know what that is. Hopefully it was a lethal bite. That's what I'm gonna say with all these abnormalities. But yeah, you're just gonna have to keep spraying it every 2 weeks at least. Usually, if it's like from what I've read, if it's like a 1 inches of basically spray another coat on after every 1 inch of rainfall. In which cases, we have not had that much rainfall this year. As far as 1 inch, it means it's been raining like almost every day, but it's just not a lot of rain. So you can see there's a pretty heavy coat still on this tree, which is awesome. You see all the new growth don't really have as many coats because I started it off by spraying like 3 or 4 coats in the early spring at shuck split. So when the little shuck initially fell off the peach, sprayed like 3 or 4 coats on, and they'll stick on for a long time. And then continuously spraying, of course the new growth is not gonna have that many coats on it, so it's still green. But you can see the actual branch is completely white. And we're hoping, look at the little bug right there, I don't know what that is. It might be dead. Definitely wash this off when it's time, because I'm also using 7 mixed in with the Surround to actually kill the Plum Curculio. So basically the Surround, the white stuff on the tree, it slows it down. I can see, I'm gonna do a test next year and I'm gonna only spray Surround on one of my trees, one of my peach trees, because I do want to be as organic as possible. It's just at this point, from what I've seen last year, it's pretty much impossible. If you don't spray the trees where I'm at, the Plum Curculio are gonna come and get them. It's simple as that. The Surround, maybe that slows them down enough to where you'll still get a harvest. Adding that Zeta Permethrin Liquid 7 is kind of a knockout shot. So not only are you slowing them down with Surround, you're also killing them with the Zeta Permethrin 7, but it's not organic. That's the thing. Zeta Permethrin, I don't even know what that is, but I can say so far we're better than last year. Plum Curculio could come tomorrow and destroy everything. Who knows? That's why I gotta come out here and check this thing daily and make sure that we don't have any new bites, and if we do, hit it with another layer. You know, the thing is, they can come in like one night and put a hurting on a tree. Put a real big hurting on a tree. Let me get that off. Not gonna do anything. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll update y'all. Hopefully we can go another 2 weeks without getting hit by Plum Curculio or brown rot. I will keep spraying, and if it works, you can decide if you want to try this method. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna come out and tell y'all. And if it doesn't work because I was too lazy to come out here and spray, well, I'll tell y'all that too.